Hey everybody, Izzy 365 here, and I just thought I'd do a little interlude for Dungeon Defenders. As you all know, I'm doing it with my stream team right now, and we're having a lot of fun as we go along. I just finished the first boss, and we're slowly working our way up. But what I wanted to show everybody now, since I'm a little bit more of an expert on this game compared to my friends, is a very quick way to level up your characters. So right now we're working our way through the game on medium difficulty. Eventually, we're going to go to hard or maybe even insane once our characters get higher level. And that's not to say you can't beat the game on like insane or nightmare level as a low level character. It's just unless you have really strong towers, you're just not going to get there, and that's just how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new hero. Should have actually thought about this a little bit. We're going to pick a fool. Jester. So what I have recently found out is the most powerful ability in the game is the Fool's Wheel of Fortuna. And one of the abilities you can, one of the roles you get is to damage all nearby or all enemies on the map. And if you have enough points in it, it deals about 50% of the damage of all the enemies' HP. I don't think that includes bosses, but like ogres and everything else. So if you do that twice in a row, you should be able to pretty much kill everything or have it at less than 1% health, because I think they do leave it at 1 HP. So towers can very quickly clean up all the mobs. So what I was going to do is I was going to have a Wheel of Fortuna character, and I was going to name it Dr. Fate. Let's see, I don't see what that is, but we're going to just make a Dr. Fate. Nah, that's not right. Dr. Fate's blue and yellow. That's too much blue, not enough yellow. Okay, I guess we'll do blue accents with a golden outfit. Sure. All right, so we'll make this white, make this yellow, and make this blue. And there we go, we have our Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate. Okay, so we're going to be leveling up Dr. Fate very quickly to level 70. How you do that is very simple. First off, I've got a Tower Squire build, Syndrome, one of the first characters I built, actually. We're just going to throw it into a private match. I could open up to others, but I just, yeah, whatever. So the trick here is you can do this one of two ways. Well, there's actually many ways you can do it. Normally, if you're starting up the game, I recommend playing Deeper Well on Nightmare Hardcore or Insane Hardcore, because it's not that bad. Hardcore gives you a ton of extra experience, no questions about it. Once you get to about level 10, 15, 20, somewhere in that area, I recommend normally jumping up to the Ramparts. It's a very easy build there as well. But once you get at least one character into level 70, in particular, if you get a Squire character there, you can do glitter helms fairly easily without any risk of danger of losing. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully I have enough speed to set everything up correctly before the round begins and switch back. So you get a damage multiplier for a ton of stuff. The first thing you get a multiplier for is if you don't take any damage and your towers, I'm sorry, and the crystals don't take any damage. So pretty cool right there. And then you get another XP bump if you yourself don't do any tower damage. Now, I'm using two characters, so as long as I have that Fool not build any towers, that will count. However, if I switch out and then bring this character back, that will not count. All right, so that should be good right there. Just throw 2 harpoon turrets there. and one here to take care of wyverns. Now we're just going to run up here and, yeah, up here, take care, grab all the crystals we can. We've got under 2 minutes to go, so we really need to hurry along. So on this platform right here, I'm going to put 2 bowling ball turrets. They should be able to bounce anything that's coming at us away. And in the off chance they can't, no, that's not what I want off bowling balls. And just to make sure nothing actually gets past, we're going to put 2 spike blockades. Now, the reason why I'm putting these backwards is there's a glitch in the game where ogres will keep walking forward. Enemies don't see the spiked blockades unless they are, well, facing outward. So if they're backwards, they'll never hit them. Putting a bowling ball turret right there will guarantee that balls always pop there. Bowling ball turrets are also nice because they constantly have a knockback feature, which is incredibly useful. Okay, this is going to be the problem area right there. I don't think I'm going to have enough. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hold that area as this squire for now, because I'm not going to be able to get enough, if I want to set up this area correctly. 6 here. And yeah, okay, I don't have a full build yet. But that's okay. Don't need a full build yet. Okay, so that's a few shots there. Cool. All right, so that's enough to set up some bowling balls here. And now we're just going to set up a few more spiked barriers here, preventing enemies from walking through. And that really should be all we need for that area, at least. I'm going to put another harpoon here, just in case. And since I've got the points, I can, of course, put a few more these right here. All right, now we're just going to fortify the rest of these areas a little bit better. Like so. One there to take care of wyverns that are going to come in, along with that one that's defending the crystal in case something gets through. And as a point of interest there, we're just going to set up bowling ball turrets, slightly tilted to the left to bounce things into the lava if need be. It's all good there. And now let's see, what else do I need? Looks like everywhere else is pretty much set to where I need it to be. So all I'm going to have left to do is I'm going to set up a few more turrets up here. I got a minute to do it, so hopefully that'll be enough time. So what we're going to do is we're going to set one turret here just in case something gets through. Shouldn't, but just in case. And we're going to set a few more spiked blockades here. And just because I have the units and the points, bowling balls, because I love me some bowling balls. All right, now with that everywhere, we should have plenty of stuff. So now I'm going to switch over to Dr. Fate. And, okay, so everything just sold. So yeah, as Dr. Fate. Alright, let's see, where's the ogre? Oh, ogre's right there. And notice, you see, he's not even attacking those, he's just kind of sitting there and taking it. Because he doesn't recognize that that's a threat right there because the spikes are backwards. So that's kind of a cheap way of doing this, but effective nonetheless. So I've got one godly piece of equipment currently on the market. And unfortunately, I can't really grab any of this stuff because, and you see right there, I'm already at level 26. Oh, I can't put any points into Wheel of Fortuna because I don't have it. Alright, well, we don't need any of this stuff, so we're just going to ramp it up. I don't know when that ability unlocks. Oh dear, another one. And again, he's attacking the spike blockades this time. But yeah, if we watch my map all over here, you'll notice that none of my stuff is going to be blinking red. Some of this stuff is taking a little bit of damage. Now, there are some bowling balls here that are bouncing from that top one. So yeah, pretty simple. And again, I'm now at level 36, and there's 2 more waves to go. And of course, waves do get more powerful as you go. A lot of good godly weapons here. I'm not worrying about picking up anything right now. I'm just going to kind of go with it. And again, once I get to a high enough level, we will... Oh, come on. My game froze. Yeah, there we go. Got a few enemies. Alright, so there's an ogre over there now, in that corner. Which, yeah, you'll notice he's also stopped at the spiked blockade. Nothing really got through. An ogre's up here this time. He's noticing that there is a lot of damage coming from those harpoons, so he might throw a slug ball at him, but he doesn't recognize the barriers being there. Any damage that they take are just going to specifically be... Yep, like I said. So what ogres do is they aggro the highest amount of damage that they're being dealt. So like if you want to avoid a tower going down that it's attacking, all you have to do is run up and do more damage to it. One of the reasons why the Jester is so good is because with his Wheel of Fortuna ability, he does 50% of their damage. So, and there's just a, there's a mage right there. I mean, I'm not going to do anything to him, but there we go. Just had to get him out. Oh wow, even in build phase, this takes forever. Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to put some points into something, so I guess what I'm going to want to do is put it into speed. Oh, wow. This is a problem. I can't put any points into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to max out hero speed. Actually, no. Casting time. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go through this level twice to get here. Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. I might not get there in time. I've got 15 seconds to get there. Come on! Click faster! Yeah, so as you just saw, my ability just ran through the roof. This is not where I want to be. Where's the ogre? Oh, there's two of them. Actually, those spiked blockades up here look like they're going to need a little help. Ah, it's just because they have so many kobolds coming at them. Jeez, no wonder. Just need to make sure there's no assassins. Oh, they're still at half HP. That's okay. Oh, there's assassins. Just gonna upgrade these guys. Yeah. It doesn't look like any of my other barriers are having issue. Yeah, them kobolds. Yeah, so yeah, right there I'm at level 51. Yep. There we go. Cool stuff. So we're not going to pick up anything. Again, we get godly weapons available to us at level 60, and that's when I'm going to start picking stuff up. I never really saw a point to picking anything up beyond that. Really what you want is you want a mythic, and I've got tons of godlies sitting around right now, so next round we'll hopefully be able to get some good stuff. But for now, I'm just going to drop these and get going. And this is the last round, so this is where it all matters. Comes down to, oh, there's a chest right here I missed. Amazing, don't care about amazing. And again, you get those times 3 multiple. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Like you notice right there, those bowling balls are just not letting anything get through. And you're noticing my score is just constantly. Like he's just going to stand there and not notice anything. By the time those kobolds light their fuse, oh, he just took a swing. He recognized there was a problem. But yeah, he's just going down quick. And again, the fact that I've got no damage on my crystals. Oh wow, that's a significant number of ogres. Well, let's give this a try, shall we? After the goblin, each time is swords. I have no idea how much damage that dealt to them. But apparently it helped. Oh wow, and the Wheel of Fortuna ability is, that's quite a cooldown. Well, he's dead. Alright, we're just going to quickly run around and open up. Ah, and you see, level up supply to level 60. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go run around and find some godly tier weapons. And there's quite a bit of it, apparently. Going to find some godly weapons. Powerful, we don't care about. Plus 11 to Wheel of Fortuna. We're going to be going strictly for stuff that does really good again for Wheel of Fortuna. Plus 24 seems good. Plus 2, we can do better. Plus 3. Plus 14, also not bad. Oh, that looked like my Twitch page just decided not to do anything. Oh, good stuff. All right, so as I was saying, we're just going to go around finding as many things as we can that is going to increase that one stat, because the higher that stat is, the more damage. And also you'll notice that I have a little bit of an issue. Those are just powerful. Those aren't godly. You godly? Yes, but you only give a plus. No, you're not godly. Gonna run around. It's important to get good equipment. Oh, that's a garbage weapon. All right, what do I currently have equipped? All right, I have just. Yep, nope. Okay, we need some polished. We don't care about polished. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. Legendary lucky bracers, don't care about. You are strictly worse than what we have. That is a toadstool. Open up, you. Ah, what's this? Shining unlucky. We do not care about shiny. We do not care about unlucky. We only currently care about godly, of which there are 22 items sitting on the map that are godly. I got that chest. And of those, there has to be boots and greaves and a helmet that we can use. Plenty of stuff over here. Let's collect all this mana first. Alright, that's a hammer, that is a vest. What's these guys over here? Godly lucky. Seems good. Alright, so right now our equipment's not giving us a ton of boost to that skill. Not a bad amount, but okay. 12 versus 14. 16. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to G up. Because we need to do this again to get him to level 70. And all that's sold to the bank. So now what we get to do is we get to look through our stuff. We're going to respec him real quick because apparently his ability was not available. And that's slightly annoying, but we can take care of that. So we're going to respec our hero. So apparently there is a hard cap on when Wheel of Fortuna stops being useful. I think it was around 3,000, which I don't think I'm ever going to get to because I do not have any good armor beyond Mythic. Oh, we got to be there close. Come on, come on, you're coming. Alright, and that gives a plus 14, and this gives a plus 11. So in theory, if I switch weapons... So in theory, if I switch weapons, this won't be 310 anymore. It's still 310. So it's gaining a buff from everything. So let's see, that's plus 11 from here, plus 24 from there, so that's 35, plus another 12 from there, so that's 47, and then plus 14 here, 61, 71, or 61, because I can do math. So good stuff. So we know now that everything I have equipped is useful to some degree. So we're just going to sell off what we don't need. Hello, Magma Furnace. You look like something I'm going to give to my hero. Weapons. Huntress weapons. Oh, nope. Nothing mythical. Do we have anything that really just like gives a ton of Wheel of Fortune points? Because that's what we're looking for right now. 9, 31 versus 37, no. I'm sorry. Ogre's party hat gives how much now? Yeah, it seems like an improvement. $41, $43, $72. Okay, so yeah, Ogre's party hat. Yep, that's getting given to hero. Earthshaper goes to the Squire. This goes to the Huntress. We're literally just looking for anything that can possibly give more. We're only looking at green numbers here, which most of these I don't care about. Hello, Kobold Dowser. Oh. Squire, anything +6, blah, blah. 100 and... Nope, 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 nada. Nope, well, nope, nope. Nope. There's one over here that gave 109. Here it is. Give to hero. Okay. All right, so this gives 109. This gives 108. We're just going to make sure that nothing else in here does better than that. 107 and 72. Remember, this was a monk, and this was that. Okay. So now it's time to check on and see if we've got any good godly armor. And the answer is we don't. Need some shoes, but for now, this will work. Got an apprentice staff. All right, so Wheel of Fortuna, there's a bunch of different things that it does. And the nice thing about it is that if you watch it, it always goes goblins, swords, potions, mana, then crystals. And it's always in that order. So no matter what, as soon as I see goblins, if I want to get the damage, I'm just going to see a goblin head pass by, and I go sword, sword, sword. And 33% damage. That's not bad. It's not fantastic, but for now, the stat's at 502. Like, we can do better, but that's not a bad thing to do. And again, Dr. Fate is going to be all about this. So I'm going to swap heroes again to Syndrome, and I'm going to do this one more time. And we are going to get him up to level 70. Boom. And again, the only reason I do it on Insane mode versus Nightmare, the only difference is Nightmare is ridiculously harder, and instead of getting 3,000 or 3 million worth of XP, I forget what it is, you get 4. So it's not that much of a difference. And with the setup I have been building, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get through it on Insane. On Nightmare, you need to start worrying about spiders, you need to start worrying about genies, about sharkmen, and about the goblin copters that drop in the ogres. So there's a lot of stuff you need to worry about on Nightmare. Insane is the hardest difficulty where you just don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, it is the original difficulty setting, so yeah. And again, another thing that like people were saying is, especially on the harder, oh, I need to set one more of these over here. Almost forgot about that. Silly me. If you really want to make sure all your stuff gets through, no problem. You want to have 2 jesters, and you just kind of want to have them constantly doing Wheel of Fortuna together and dealing damage. And if you have them at a high enough level, it pretty much it almost insta-gives everything. It leaves everything at 1 HP, which, you know, you sneeze and those enemies start dropping, so not bad. Just gonna drop these down here, and I will put up some, oops. Now I'm going to try to get everything built in this one wave, because I know I'm not going to be able to. I'm just going to do what I know I can. For example, putting my harpoons here. Those aren't harpoons. That's a harpoon. That's a harpoon. And now I need to build up down here. And like Syndrome being level 76 makes him ideal for just getting through stuff. He normally does not have any issue just like slicing through things. Like left, right, and center. It's kind of what he does. Alright, let's see. What can I do? I can put up a building wall turret here. And okay, and again, I need to come up here and just defend this area. And by defend it, I literally mean stand here and collect mana. And as we're doing this, I'm just literally going to be putting up some more stuff. Can put up a few of these barricades right here. Make it so I don't need to worry about anything. That goes right there. A few harpoon turrets right there. It's going to tell me to beware the wyverns, which we already know about. You know, just for the hell of it, I will put one more harpoon turret here, just to be safe. Nothing ever comes up here because of those bowling balls. Don't really think I need to worry about this area, but I am going to collect all this mana. And again, I know I recognize that I am letting a ton of perfectly good stuff go away, but just put another turret there just for the hell of it. Alright, let's build up down here. Got a minute, hopefully we get to where we need to go. Crap. Alright, this is going to be cutting it a little close. Alright, that should do it for down there. Now I just need to make it over to the other end. And what's coming in from up top? A couple of cobalt. Oh, the cobalts are going to be a problem for this build. I'm not going to make it over there in time. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to swap heroes to Dr. Fate. And he's just going to run over here. He's a lot quicker than Syndrome is. Look at how quick he is. But yeah, I don't see any assassins coming out of there. Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to hold power. That's going to be a problem. And I just took damage. No bonus for me. More points into Wheel of Fortuna. Okay, so we're just going to run back here. Switch back to Syndrome. And we're going to do like we're supposed to. Which, put very simply, he is so slow. Why is he so slow? But yeah, we're just going to throw... We're just going to throw even more of these down. Yeah, I am... Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, I'm pretty confident nothing's getting through this. There's only 2 godlies on the map right now. Now, there are 3 godlies on the map. That is not one of them. Alright, so with this setup, we should be able to withstand just about everything. So all I need to do now is swap out to Dr. Fate, G up, and just watch the magic happen. And if I want to, I can collect the, which I probably will. Yep. Oh, crap, 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 no, 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 no. Well, that's not good. All right, Wheel of Fortuna time. All right, we're looking for anything green on the map, because that would indicate godly. And unfortunately, I cannot find myself a pair of godly boots. But I am fast enough to pretty much check everything. Nothing, eh? Alright, the other thing is, on insane mode, I'm a little worried about that now. Like, as long as I stay in the main area, nothing should really jump around. Godly? Powerful. There's 9 godly on the map right now. And it is nothing I care about. So I think the ogre jumped over there because he was chasing after me because I shot at him. Which is okay. I am pretty fast. As soon as I hear an ogre. Alright, Wheel of Fortuna time. And it's got a 30-second cooldown. Jeez. I'm a little worried about that southernmost crystal. But if you watch all the enemies that come out right there where my cursor is pointed, like, they don't really bother it. They don't go down the stairs, and I don't know why. I know if they're Sharpton or Copters, they'll kind of do that, but I guess they're just kind of aggroed this way, and I'm never sure why. Alright, so another level up is available, and I'm just going to very quickly... Oh, there is something right here that's godly. Yeah, level 68 right there. So, where's the godly thing up here? Oh, I'm standing right on it. What is it? I will pick you up because you are godly. Hey, finally, a godly pair of boots. I will pick those up. Alright, come on, I got a lot of ground to cover in 48 seconds. This is only round 9, too, so we got a lot of ground to take care of. Alright. Good stuff. Is there anything over here? I don't see anything green over here. Oh. Just in case. Yeah, so hardcore mode, those crystals will not update or upgrade them or heal themselves in between rounds. No, there was nothing up here worth taking a look at anyway. Alright, I see archers, but no assassins. That's an assassin, though. Where's this ogre? Time for a Wheel of Fortuna! %damage to everything is a beautiful thing. Actually, it might be more than that at this point. I'm not sure if I've quite hit a threshold yet, but, you know, 500 damage is nothing to sneeze at. We'll see. I'm not going to cap it out with my hero damage after this run, that's for sure. Don't have that many enemies left to go. There's 14 godlies on the map. All right, we're going to start out over here this time. $299 hero points at level 70 into this thing, and we're still not capped. I don't remember what the new cap number is, but it's high. For sure. Oh, there's a bowling ball turret here that needs some health. We can... Oh, you're You're barely damaged. Probably just like a stray over arrow. Nothing over here. Yeah, no, there is nothing over here. So yeah, the positioning you would always want to take on Glitter Helm is in that center area, because if you don't, enemies are more likely to jump around and attack you, and the assassins in particular are most likely to jump over. Like you saw that one guy come after me over here. I don't know why, it's just something they're more likely to do. Okay, we can G up. Alright. We just need to keep our eye on stuff. I don't know why I'm so much safer in this center area. It's hard. I don't think there's a whole lot of assassins that come out of these two sides, and if they do, they've got to get through crossbows. And over here, I've got the bowling balls. I have the bowling balls up top coming down as well. And it's just a lot. All right, I should probably okay, I've done some hero damage. We're gonna Wheel of Fortune. It's a good ability. I like it. Where is... Oh no, he's up there. Oh, there's another one over there and another one over there. I really wish I had the cooldown on this ability right now. Yeah, wow, the bowling balls in there are not even making it through. It's just kind of doing stuff. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, Spike's blockade. No bueno. The key has been added to my inventory. Whoops. That's everything. So you didn't quite get to level 71, but as you can see, just from running this time 2 times, I have already gotten 3.9 out of about 1 million XP needed to get to level 71. So that right there is a power leveling thing. And I think we've only been on stream now for 45 minutes. And that's with me putzing around in the middle with my items. So what we're going to do real quick is I just want to show you, before you saw when I had about 50, I was at doing 33% damage with Wheel of Fortune. We're going to see what the this little guy says now. Come on. Here we go. All right, let's see what he says now. $26,000 DPS. $8,000 DPS. 15. That's not a lot. All right. Now we're just going to do a quick Wheel of Fortuna. $33.8? That's not a lot. What about all the points I just put into you? Okay, well, clearly I need some high-level mythic equipment to get me to where I need to be. And I'll just do a quick look-see and see what my mythic level equipment is that's going to get me to where we want to be. Yeah, okay, let's see what mythic brings me. Let's check pristine. Plus 33, 35, 60, 47, not much, 8, 93 right there for Greaves, 136 there for the boots. So yeah, so from going from, stuff that, gives me less than 20 as a boost, or I'm sorry, the chest plate gives me 20, the rest gives me less than 15. This one's not even giving anything. So going from that to about, close to 100 is going to definitely up my game a little bit. And that's just one type, pristine. But yeah, so that's quick guide to power leveling and the best ability in the game, which is Wheel of Fortuna. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Izzy 365, and see you all next time, Tuesday, when we're going to be doing a little bit more Dungeon Defenders on team battles. So yeah, take it easy, everybody, and we will see you next time. So, back out of that. Later, y'all. Peace.